Sam here from Woodbridge Garden Rooms. I've had quite a few messages about SIP panel builds, but mainly the roof. So I'm just going to make a video here of how to cut the angle of the roof. Obviously you need the water to fall front to back usually. So we're at the stage now, or almost, where we're going to be putting the angle on the top of the roof. Now there's a few ways to do this. You can use furrings, but it's a little bit of a faff. So we found the best way is to cut two angled timbers and put them on the side walls for the actual roof to sit on, so it sits at an angle. Our timbers we'll be using are 4x2, so 100mm timbers, which will sit in effect on the two side walls. So one will sit up here and then one will sit on this side, creating the angle from the higher angle here, which pretty much goes to nothing, and then the angle that the existing roof now. Obviously this means that you need to put another timber on the front here. Once the lintel's on, we'll put another timber on top of that, so then the roof's sitting flush with something, but there's a fall from front to back. Obviously it means that the ceiling is slightly higher at the front than it is at the back. However, it's really unnoticeable. 50mm, you know, it's literally about that, so you don't really notice it. So what we do for this is, I'm about to cut it here. So this is the timber I'm going to be cutting, this one. So all I do is mark it this end on, so all you do is literally mark it here on this side, and then obviously you want to cut from here. It's a bit of an awkward cut, but you want to cut from here all the way down and then end up at this end on the other side. So let me quickly mark it for you and then I'll show you what I mean. So this timber is 3300 in length. So what I'm going to do is mark the middle. So that'll be 165. Mark the middle here. It's a lot easier to do that. Find a point in the middle. Obviously find something as straight as you can. Normally I'd have a straight edge, but I haven't seemed to got that today because that's on another job. So using this bit of batten, which I've eyed up, and it is straight. Now, most circular saws don't have a deep enough blade to obviously get through that. So what you need to do is cut it one side, flip it over and do the same the other side, and just try and get your cut to join up. It takes a bit of getting used to. It's why I've got this timber here next to it, so I can run the circular saw, so it's always going to be parallel with the floor. Otherwise you will find if you run it on here, your circular saw wants to turn over a little bit, and if you've got an angle on it, then the two cuts won't meet up. So let me just flip it over for you. Right, I'll just show you what I mean now. I'm sure you get it anyway. So my mark is here, and obviously slowly goes across, hits the middle point, which I've marked, keeps going down to that side. So in effect you'll have two angle bits that will sit on each side. So you only need to cut one, because obviously you get two from it. Obviously just make sure that the length of timber is the depth of the garden room itself. So I'll just cut that now. I'll apologise in advance, I haven't got any eye pro or ear protection here. I normally do, I just haven't got it with me at the moment, so please don't judge. Right, Tom.
Did you see him?
I didn't see him now.
Is it there? Yeah, a little bit.
Some people have got too much time, haven't they? see now two timbers are falling apart. If you're not exact on the cuts, you can just plane them so they're flat. But that one obviously starts there at about 50 and then goes down to nothing, as you can see there. And they just go on each roof, on each wall, and then that's your angle.